Hutan Bandar MPKU, formerly known as Hutan Bandar Putra, is an urban forest in Johor spanning 160 acres, rich in greenery and wildlife in the heart of Bandar Putra Kulai. Promoting biodiversity has become its key goal, a step towards rebuilding natural balance and fostering a healthier and greener environment. Hi, I'm Lynn. Today, I'm going to find out how efforts are being made to bring natural ecosystem back to life in this park.
So there are many methods of how we can increase biodiversity. In this park itself, there are two methods that are being practiced. The first method is through replanting with native plants. And the second method is through natural succession. So in public spaces, where we can do this type of replanting with native species, it creates habitat for wildlife as well as recreational space for people as well.
So what type of plants that are commonly used for replanting?
So in places like parks like these, a common type of plant is what we call a pioneer species.
What is pioneer species?
Pioneer species is a plant that can live in very harsh conditions. For example, where there's a lot of sunlight, there's very little water. These are places where pioneer species can thrive.
They have to be very tough.
Yes, definitely.
What tree is this?
This is the mengkuang plant. It's a plant that grows very well near rivers or swampy areas.
And it has big fruits.
Yeah, so you see these big clusters of fruits. Once they get ripe, they fall into the water and it's carried by the currents and brought to new places where the new plants can grow.
All right.
These trees are called Merawan Siput Jantan. And it is the signature tree of Majlis Pembadaran Kulai. A very interesting fact about this tree is that it produces damar or resins.
It looks like a precious stone anyway.
So in the past, people used to use this to make varnishes. They would use it as a material in batik making and burn it to create torches to make light.
And it has a unique smell as well.
By planting this tree, you're creating resources that attract all these fruit-eating species. And that increases the biodiversity in the area.
This park is lush and well maintained. Do you know the story about how was it developed?
Oh, this whole area, about 160 acres, was surrendered by IOI Properties to MPKU. And if you look at this park area here, it was originally developed by IOI Properties and then handed over to MPKU. There's another area over there that is an extension of the park that was built by Jabatan Landscape Negara with the collaboration of MPKU. And there's still some future phases which will be carried out under MPKU.
Interesting. What are the other methods used to promote the biodiversity in the park?
So over here, another method that's used is what we call natural succession. It's more of leaving nature to recover itself. So there are many stages of succession. At the first stage, grasses start to regrow first. After that, you get smaller trees like these. These are what we call belukar trees. Okay? So that the belukar trees create a better soil and they create more shade. This allows even larger trees to come in, and that's when it regenerates into what we call a secondary forest.
All right.
So there are many different types of animals that can help with bringing these seeds in. For example, at night, you have bats which can eat fruit, and as they fly around, they drop the seeds, and that spreads seeds around. In the daytime, squirrels or birds do their role for this as well. You see that?
Wow.
So that is what we call the Asian koel. In Malay, it's called burung tahu. So the thing about Asian koels is that they are part of the cuckoo family. So cuckoos are a group of birds that lay their eggs in other birds' nests.
What? Why?
So instead of raising their own chick, what they do is that they sneak into the crow's nest, lay his egg, and then the chick will kill off all the other nestmates. And the crows, they don't know that it's not their own chick, they will raise it until it becomes an adult.
As it's like their own baby.
Yes. At one point, they're going to realize that actually it's not their own baby, and then it's just going to like run away.
Naughty bird. As we walk by the lake, Dr. Terry points out birds that keep the beluga thriving. The bright yellow black-naped oriole with its striking color and song, and the pink-necked green pigeon with its soft pink neck and cooing, both love fruits and flowers. We also see the shiny Asian glossy starling and the yellow-vented bulbul, which feeds on berries, insects, and especially spreads seeds for sendudo and simpok air. The deeper we go, the more we realize how these birds help bring the forest back to life. They go hand in hand with hardy pioneer plants that kickstart natural succession and pave the way for a richer, more diverse forest. Dicus is going to show me some pioneer plants which pave the way to other species to be planted here.
This plant is called rasam in Malay. Yeah? This plant will grow early in order to control the erosion, at the same time act as a ground cover. In Malaysia, especially the Malay people, they crush these leaves into poultice, and at the same time they use that to treat the fever in Malaysia. But in Indochina, they use this one to get rid of the intestinal worms.
Well, this is when the time where the
modern medicine not yet arrived. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Lynn, you see the plant here. The leaf is so big.
Huge.
Yeah, this is called mahang gajah. This is one of the trees that can grow taller, and then they create a shade. And after that, this one will be replaced by a secondary forest.
All right.
The seed are dispersed by either birds, by squirrels, and sometimes by monyet.
Because they have fruits and flowers.
Fruits and flowers, yeah.
This is pakulipan. Dicus mentioned that like rasam, it is planted to support ecological succession. Its young curled-up leaves are edible and often served in restaurants. And it has medicinal value as it can help stop bleeding from small wounds.
So there's still many ways that we can experiment with increasing biodiversity in a park like this. And it's going to become a win-win situation. Succession is a very long process. We might not even see the results of what is being done here. But I think our children, our grandchildren, will benefit from the foresight.
Yes, I agree with you, Terry, definitely, 100% about what have you said. And we hope to see or encourage people to preserve this park like this. And at the same time, encourage people to enjoy this park, look after this place well, so that all people can benefit, definitely.
I agree. Well, gentlemen, thank you once again for showing me around.
Yeah, you're most welcome, and we hope to see you in this park once again.
Yeah, happy to share the knowledge.
These efforts are very important steps towards building cities that celebrate our nation's rich biodiversity. So let us do our part by preserving the habitat and protecting the ecosystem for the wildlife and our communities. I'm Lynn. Until next time.